Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Normally, I do this thing on Twitch where I feature any new Sonic items that I have collected. As you can see, I am a collector. This is not something you've really seen in my background before, except maybe in later videos. But what I do on my Twitch channel is I normally feature the new additions to my collection. However, I have a problem with Twitch right now, so I'm just going to make a video, and I think I might do this from here on out as well as on Twitch. So there might be a difference in the way I present on Twitch and here with these, but I thought that I would do my March update, as I am not going to be purchasing any more Sonic items this month. So this is my update for May 2021, and I have some, I think, some goodies here. Um, Now, if you see in the background, I do collect the plushes, um, and I've added a number of items to my plush collection. And the first one up, also, by the way, at the end of the video, on the last item that I show, there's going to be a plea to people who are selling to collectors myself. We'll get to that when we get to the end, though. It is a major plea, and I hope it doesn't fall on deaf ears because it's really, really irritating to receive a package and it be. Well, I'll show you at the end. I'm pretty salty about it. But again, as you see in the background over here, I have plushes. I have added 3 new plushes to that collection. And the first one, I pulled it off online. I was surprised when I found it, when I came across it. But I have added Mighty to the collection. This is a fantastic plush. I wish they did more with Mighty. I would even love to see Mighty get his own game. But we added this when I saw it, and I didn't really have too much of the chaotics in my collection. I have a few in the GE portion of it, but we're building that, and anytime I see anything of the chaotics, I do try to pick it up because they don't get as much love as I would love to see them get, or I would like to see them get. But they're doing a little bit better, and I'm hoping with this 30th anniversary they do a lot better. I know that the Jack Specific came out with the, I think it was a bendy figure of Mighty. I'd like to see them come out with Ray. Heck, there's a robot that that you see with them, but I think that was specific to the Archie comic. I'm not sure on that, but excuse me. But I would like to see more. Speaking of chaotics, I have been collecting the GE plushes, as I mentioned before, and I finally added Mr. Knuckles to that collection. I just love the quality that Great Eastern Entertainment puts into their products. If I was collecting anything else other than Sonic, I would definitely make sure that they were part of that collection. There was one time that I thought that I was going to be a Sailor Moon collector. Not so much. Not so much. I like the show, but I don't like it as much as I like Sonic, and Sonic's pretty important to me. There is a video about why he is so. This franchise is very important to me, but we'll save that for. I may even reshoot that video uh, just to update. I think it was kind of rambly, so I want to update that video. But we added Knuckles. This is a great Eastern man. Good job. Good job. I don't think this is I don't think this is the original. I think this is the remake of it. Let's see. 2020. Yeah, so this is the one that they have been releasing um lately as they've gotten the license back from Jakks Pacific. But it's interesting because Jakks and GE are both putting out plushes, and I, for some reason, thought that they only gave that out to one maker at a time, and they apparently do not. Speaking of, and mind you, and I like that because that gives me more to collect and more to target and track down and find. And hunting for these things is part of the fun. As a matter of fact, there is a store nearby that just has at times a whole wall of Sonic, and I have been known to walk out of there after spending $200. Um, not bad, not bad. And across from that store, a comic store happened to open up. I went down to my local mall, and they didn't have much in the way of Sonic, but they had something, and I was able to pick up my first Chow. This one is of course cream, as you see from the bow tie. I didn't know they were doing anything more with cream. This is a recent release. This was 2020. I had no idea because I thought that characters like cream and cheese, specifically cheese, were not being used anymore. I mean, you saw them in Sonic X, you saw them in a few games like Sonic Heroes, and I think they were in Sonic Rush, but you don't really see them anymore for the most part. You certainly didn't see them in Forces, and you didn't see, you would probably wouldn't have seen them in Mania. I'm questioning whether they're actually using the characters actively or not anymore. But it was really nice to see a cheese plush because I missed the Sonic X um, plushes that were put out at the time. That doesn't mean I can't get my hands on them. That just means I have to pay a little bit extra to get my hands on them. And I do not make that kind of money. Well, at least not right now. There's plans going on there. Now it's really interesting. Where is it? So, speaking of that store that that's in the mall that has the like almost an entire wall dedicated to Sonic, and it's I think with the movie out and with now the sequel coming out, I think that's really good because I think they're going to make a killing doing stuff like that. But I had this on my Amazon list. I'm only throwing this because now have another one to this set. I think it's a 3 or 4, maybe 5 car set. Not sure. Well, I only see 3 on the side of the box, so it looks like I have one more to get. And ironically, they had it. But my roommate had actually gotten this for me for Christmas. So this is one of those cars. There we go. This is one of those cars that you pull back and it will push forward, kind of like a spring-loaded action. Um, so I got this for Christmas, and then I'm just gonna put this right back here. And then when I was down in that store, I came across Shadows. I was very, very pleased when I saw this. I didn't know they made more. Of course, if I had looked at the side of the box, I might have known that. But I got Shadow's little car. This is from Sonic All Stars Racing Transform. So is the other one. Um, that's all I know about it. And that's actually a game that I need to play. I just don't have the system for it. So I don't need to put that back right now. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th and last item being added to my collection. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to rebuy it. I'm going to keep this one. But as you know, Jakks Pacific has been doing an incredible, amazing job. And I see the tag is sellers on eBay, Amazon, Mecari, whatever you're selling on, whatever your platform of choice is, please don't do this. And I didn't think to grab what they sent it in, but I have been collecting the Jakks Pacific figures that have been coming out over the last year or so. I have quite a few of them. They're going to be featured on the channel at a later time. I just have a few more that I want to get before I do that, so I can go through all of them at once. Um, but I needed to finish a wave. This was the wave that had Sonic with the bounce pad, Tails with the invisibility power up, Shadow with the 10 coin, and Eggman with the ground spikes. And I actually have Eggman with the ground spikes, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on eBay, and I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna start with that because I only had Eggman, so I'm gonna start getting these in. Look at this. Look at this. This is the plea. I'm actually gonna rebuy this and refeature it when I do my Jack specific figure collection. This this makes me angry. This makes me like just legitimately ticked. This box came like this. I kid you not. You see this damage that's right here. Look at this. The whole thing is open. This came like this. And you know those manila envelopes that have the bubble wrap on the inside of it to cushion whatever you're putting in, like a book or something? That's what they sent this in. That's how they sent it to me. I don't know. The picture is it's the same product. It's the right product, but I think it got damaged in transit from wherever it was it came from. I think like Illinois or New York or New Jersey or something like that. That's how they sent it to me. I am so ticked at this because look, I know that some collectors take their items out of the box. I get that, and maybe they thought they were, uh, maybe they thought it was going to be given to a kid to play with. I happen to be a collector. But even if it was those things, even if somebody was giving it to a kid to play with, or even if it was um, given to a collector that does take it out of the box, it doesn't matter. You should always protect because the old adage for a collector is one to display, one to play. Now, mind you, I don't play with my items, I just set them to display. But this one is, in fact, going to come out of the box. And as soon as I get back to collecting, I am going to rebuy this one. I am not happy. This should have come in good condition. It should have been boxed. It should have been secured. It should not have come in an envelope with a bubble wrap lining. This is not the kind of thing you send in something like that. This it was I don't know what this guy was thinking. I really don't. And now, as far as what you see behind me, I will be featuring that in a later video. I'm getting away from the angst. I'm just brushing it off, getting away. This all will be featured. You don't see them in here because I don't have them over here. I have them off screen, but I'll be featuring those Jack specific that this fits in with. I mean, my God. I mean, look, even the back even has this damage down here. What the heck? I'm salty. I'm sorry. Um, I'll be featuring all of those when I get to the point where I want to feature them. I just have a few blanks that I need to fill before I do. But anyway, that is all I have for you today. Holy cow, 14 minutes for 5 items. Dang. Okay. No problem. Have a great one, and I will see you next time I have updates. Oh, by the way, when I get these, I don't add them into, I don't work them into my collection until I've done these videos, so I remember exactly what I got because it could be so much and I may not remember. So anyway, have a great one, everyone, and I will see you again very soon. Probably in a couple of months because we got a few things I got to take care of before I make another video. Although I may go after all of this stuff in the meantime. So as far as updates concerned, see you in a little bit. Going through this stuff, see you soon.